Um, there seems to be a move for the people that are still in the residential market to do more of a showroom. And instead of selling out of a truck, to kind of have a retail outlet with their stores, so consumers can come in and shop, see what they want. Even some of them buy do-it-yourselfers from some of these retailers. I was wondering if that's a trend that you've been seeing, and if there's something, how does the distributor support that?
I've been seeing that trend for several years now. There's, again, some of the more sophisticated contractors are going to that. What they've done in their showroom approach in some cases is diversified their product offering. They tend to show and be able to supply and install other products other than fence. Good case in point may be decks, maybe outdoor patios, fountains and things of this nature, things that enhance the landscape. It's no doubt in my mind people are spending a lot of money not only in the interior of their homes but in the exterior of their homes. And it has become a big venue. It's an opportunity for the fence contractors and suppliers, if they will open up their boundaries and take some of the blinders off, to generate revenues. The one thing that every business needs is income. How you gain that income can come from a lot of different product lines and different avenues, so I think the industry has to open up its boundaries and its eyes and be willing to take some chances and some risk and try some other things and see what works for their business. Every market and every geography is a little different, and you have to see what works. But it does provide, I will say this for the consumer, I know for myself, I like to go into a place of business where I feel people I'm talking to are experts in that field. And I think that's something that obviously our contractors are experts in fence. And some of them are opening up and they want to show off their wares. We're trying to, what I think what's happening is it's an enhancement of the industry. The fence contractor doesn't necessarily just operate out of his backyard or out of his garage anymore. He has a place of business. He shows his product, he sells his product, and he offers options to the consumer.
One last question. There was a recent article in the Wall Street Journal about how the backyard is really becoming sort of an extension of the living space. And with the privacy fences are becoming more and more sophisticated, they're also, as you mentioned, that the fence contractors getting into decking. Coordinated fence and deck seems to be a whole unit, as you mentioned, that you could sell together. I was wondering if that is something, is that something to talk to interior decorators about? I mean, is that a new market, a new target of how to sell?
Well, I think it could be, Gene. It depends on the customer's goal and mission and what he wants to be for his business. I don't believe that a contractor should try and be all things to all people all the time, but I think there are opportunities. I know for myself, a couple of years ago, I went and had a contractor come in and build me an outdoor patio along with an overhang, an outdoor kitchen, and it's just an enhancement of the house. And what I have always said in fencing, it's hard to get this out to the public, or hard sometimes to just sell it to the contractor. You go in and when you buy a home, the contractor, if you're building a home, they ask you, well, this is this is our standard offering in this home. Do you want to upgrade? Do you want to upgrade cabinets or fixtures or bathrooms or carpeting or windows or all these types of things? Very rarely do you hear the contractor say, do you want to enhance or upgrade your fence? And I think it's something that very few people see the interior of your house. Everybody that drives by your house sees the exterior. Excuse me. And the old saying, good fences make good neighbors. Poor fences make poor neighbors. And it's not only about enhancing your own personal space, but it's about enhancing your neighborhood and the people's space around you too. So I think there's excuse me, there's always opportunity to sell. And I think that's something that's very much needed in this business, is selling techniques, selling your services, and selling your quality, and selling the reputation of your company.
Thank you very much.